everybody set up your seat for just a brief meditation so we can get settled into being here on our mats. So be intentional about how you create the physical foundation of the pose. Place your hands in an intentional manner on your thighs. Sit tall and let your eyes close. Ground your sit bones into whatever you're sitting in. Take a big deep breath in. Sigh it out. And then bring your attention to your ears. Send your listening out into the space. Listening for the birds, for the cars, for the people moving about. And let all of the sounds outside the room be an anchor to this now here moment. Let all of the sounds continually remind you that you are here in this space on your mat, doing the work. Let your breath be effortless. Keep your attention on your ears. Keep your attention out into your listening. If any thoughts come up, let them come up, let them go, just like the cars come and go on the street outside. And just notice. Don't worry if you're doing it right or doing it wrong. You're not doing it right anyways. Just doing it is all that matters. There is no such thing as right. Just doing, being, focusing your attention. Send your attention from your ears and your listening to the top of your head, the very tip-top crown of your head. And do a full body scan. Scan from the top of your head down through your brow, your neck, your chest, and the solar plexus, the navel, sits bones, knees and ankles. And send your awareness into the physicality of you sitting here. The warmth of your skin, the weight of you grounding into the seat that you're sitting on. Take a big deep breath in right here. Sigh it out. Gently flutter your eyes open and make your way to child's pose. And right away, activate your child's pose. Bring your hands shoulders width distance or wider. Maybe your pinky fingers are touching the edges of your mat or off the edges of your mat. And then squeeze into center. Pull the pit of your belly in and up. Integrate your shoulders onto your back. And even here in child's pose, begin to hug in, skin to muscle to bone. Fill the room with the sound of your Ujjayi breath. You made it to your mat. You made time for yourself today. Celebrate that during your practice. Celebrate every breath, every finger, every toe. They're all cause for celebration. And know that no matter how you show up on your mat, how your body feels today, it's perfect. It is perfect because you are perfect. You are perfectly imperfect. And that's just how it's supposed to be. Breathe in here. Exhale out. During this practice, I can offer hands-on assists. If you do not want to be assisted for whatever reason, please raise a hand now so that I can see and I will honor that. Thank you. Breathe in. Exhale out. Tuck your toes, downward facing dog. Hands wide, feet wide, body long, taking up space, hugging into center. Celebrate every sensation that you can feel, everything that you can detect. Breathe in. Breathe out. Lift your right leg back behind, flex your foot, press out through your heel, take some hip circles, take some knee circles. First movements, first deliberate movements possibly of today. And then come into downward facing dog. Lift your left leg, press out through your heel, pop, crack. Downward facing dog. Big breath in and out. Walk your feet to your hand. Ragdoll. Hug outer shins in, clasp opposite elbows with opposite hands. Let your head be heavy. Bend your knees a lot. Even here, hug outer shins in, skin to muscle to bone. Squeeze into center. And shake your head yes and shake your head no. Lift your 10 toes and then spread your 10 toes. Ground down through the soles of your feet. And celebrate each of your toes. Catch your hips with your hands and pause. Squeeze your elbows in towards spine line. Pull the pit of your belly in and up and root down to rise up. Bring your hands to heart center, drishti out into the space. And we'll begin with 3 ohms. Up, look up. Exhale, forward fold, let it go. Halfway lift, breathe in. Plant your hands on the earth and pause. High plank. Soften your elbows. Root down through all of your finger pads. Lift your hips up in line with your shoulders. Lower halfway down, low plank. Untuck your toes, upward facing dog. Breathe in. Downward facing dog, hips high. 3 breaths here. And celebrate the space between your breath in and your breath out. One more fill up. Exhale, bend your knees low, look to the top of your mat and jump there. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Extended mountain, root down, reach up, breathe in, see the wall behind you. Exhale, forward fold, right back down. Halfway lift, long spine, breathe in. Hands to the earth, flow, high plank to low plank. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog, hips high. 3 breaths. Notice the space between your in-breath and your out-breath. Breathe in. Bend your knees low, fire up your legs, look to your thumbs, jump, top of your mat, halfway lift, forward fold. Extended mountain, press down, reach up, rise up, breathe in. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift, long spine, full breath in, flow, high plank to low plank. Upward facing dog, soften your elbows. Downward facing dog, hips high. Again, 3 breaths. As you exhale, bend your knees at the bottom of your breath out, jump. Halfway lift, forward fold. Last sun salutation, a root down, reach up, rise up, breathe. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift, breathe in. Flow, high plank to low plank. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Bend your knees low. Exhale, top of your mat, jump. Halfway lift, forward fold. Big toes touch, chair pose. Squeeze into center line and press the creases of your hips towards the back of your mat. Sit deep. Breathe in. Sit deeper. Inhale. Breathe in, fold, halfway lift, then flow, high plank, low plank, upward facing dog, lift your heart, downward facing dog, lift your hips. Step your right foot forward for warrior 1, take a huge step. Squeeze in, reach up, lift up. And now pull the pit of your belly in and up, bottom ribs in. Look up between your hands, full breath in again. Exhale, flow, hands to the earth. High plank, low plank. Upward facing dog, inhale. Downward facing dog, exhale. Left foot steps forward, warrior 1. Step, big root down, rise up. Pull your belly in, bottom ribs in, look up. Another breath, breathe in. Exhale, flow, hands down. Move your breath, move your body, downward facing dog. Breathe in. Breathe out. Again. Exhale, bend your knees, look to your thumbs, jump top of your mat. Halfway lift. Fold. One breath, sit deep. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, long spine. Flow, high plank to low plank. Upward facing dog. Breathe in. Downward facing dog. Breathe out. Right foot, warrior one, step big. Celebrate as you reach up. Look up. Hands to the earth. Flow, high plank, low plank. Upward facing dog. Inhale. Downward facing dog. Exhale. Left foot forward. Warrior one. Move with your breath. Breathe in. Reach up. Look up. Hands to the mat. Flow. High to low. Full breath in your upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Let it go. Take a breath in. Empty out. Again, breathe in. Bend your knees low. Top of your mat, jump. Halfway lift. Fold. Sit deep, chair pose, squeeze. One breath, one movement. Fold as you exhale. Inhale, breathe, halfway lift. Flow, high to low. Up dog, inhale. Down dog, exhale. Big step, warrior one, right side, move. Ground down, rise up, reach up. Exhale, flow. Plant your hands, move your body, move your breath. Create the heat. Left foot steps forward, warrior one, step big, squeeze in, reach up, lift up, look up. Hands to the earth, flow. High plank, low plank, up dog, inhale. Down dog, empty out. So good. Breathe in. Breathe out. Extend your right foot back behind you. Extend your whole leg. Flex your foot. Press out through your heel. Bend your knees. Stack your hips. Come up onto the tippy toes of your left toes. Flip your dog. Root down through your heels. Reach your fingers. Lift your heart. Lift your hips. See where your fingers are pointing. So good. Side plank, right hand, center of your mat. Press down through the knife's edge of your bottom foot to lift your top hip. Lift your top foot. Fly it high. Pull in and press out. One more breath. Downward facing dog. Let it go. So good. Breathe in. Breathe out. Left side. Lift your left leg strong and straight. Dial those toes down. Take a breath. Bend your knees. Stack your hips. Flip your dog. Root down through your heels. Reach your fingers. Peel open. Can you see the floor underneath you? Press your hips high, your heart high. Steady your breath. So good. Side plank, left hand, center of your mat. Press down through the pinky toe edge of your bottom foot to lift your top hip. Lift. Flex your foot. Lift your top foot. See your top hand. So strong. Downward facing dog. Celebrate the rest. The rest that comes in your downward facing dog. When you've given the effort in your side plank, breathe here. Breathe in. Breathe out. Step your right foot forward for crescent lunge. Squeeze into center line. Sit deep. Bring your front thigh parallel with the earth. Fire up your back, hamstring. Pull into center. Lift your heart. Lift your gaze in between your hands. Take a breath here. Cactus your arms. Open twist towards the chakra wall. Squeeze in as you press out through your fingertips. Belly button pulls in, bottom rib pulls in, fingers spread wide. Take a breath. Come back to center. Reach your fingers high. Open up to warrior two. Shoulders down away from your ears. Fiery gaze over your front middle finger. Front knee presses towards the chakra wall. Flip your front palm. Reach up, reverse. Breathe in, breathe in, breathe in. Exhale, flow. Hands to the earth. High plank, low plank. Upward facing dog. Breath in. Downward facing dog. Let it go. Step your left foot forward, crescent lunge. Big step. Ground down through your front foot. Pull into center. Front thigh parallel with the earth. Press your shin to the fireplace. Send your fingers up towards the sky. Look up, breathe in. Cactus your arms. Yeah, fiery fingers. Twist to the street. Keep pressing your right hamstring towards the sky as you pull into center. Full breath here. Come back to center. Reach your fingers high. Open up to warrior two. Press left knee towards left pinky toe. Flip your front palm, reverse. Look up, reach up, breathe in. Hands to the mat. Flow through your vinyasa, high to low. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Breathe in. Breathe out. Take a big inhale here. Breathe into your back body. Fill up. Exhale, bend your knees, top of your mat. Jump. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Chair pose. Sit deep. Breathe in. Hands to heart center. Chair twist to the right. Hips lower than your heart. Squeeze into center. Open your wings. Left fingers down. Right fingers reach. Stay here for the breath. Full breath in. Stay for the exhale. One more breath in. Forward fold. Let it go. Inhale, long spine. Breathe. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose. Sit deep. Reach high. Hands to heart center. Chair twist to the left. Same work. New side of your body. Celebrate everything that you can feel. Sit deep. Open your wings. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Fold. Halfway lift. Fold. Bring your feet hips width distance apart. Take your big toes with your peace fingers. Bend your knees a lot. Drop your head. Press down through your heels. Press up through your sits bones. Release your big toes. Take gorilla pose. Palms all the way underneath your feet. All the way underneath your feet. Send your weight into your toes, then back into your heels. Drop your head and take 2 steps backwards in your gorilla pose. Take 2 steps forward in your gorilla pose. Release your gorilla. Crow pose. Spread your fingers wide. Belly button pulls in. Knees on the backs of your triceps. Squeeze. Press your sits bones towards the sky. Hug into center. 4, 3, 2, 1. Flow. Upward facing dog. Breathe in. Downward facing dog. Let it go. Big breath in. Let it go. Tippy toe step your feet to the top of your mat. Tippy, tippy, tippy toe. Catch your hips with your hands. Long, straight spine, rise up to standing. Set your drishti. Root down to the sole of your left foot. Hug skin to muscle to bone of your standing leg. Right thigh comes up and over. Eagle. Squeeze. 2 legs into one. Right arm up and under. Belly button pulls in. Bottom ribs pull in. Shoulder blades pull together on your back and squeeze into center. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch sides with intention, with celebration for your ability to stand on one leg, to set your gaze, to be unmessable with. Celebrate that. Squeeze into center line. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch sides. Celebrate everything that you can feel, everything that you can see, everything that you can notice that's happening in your body right here, right now. 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Switch sides. Hug in. Celebrate. Celebrate with your breath, with your drishti, with your intention. 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Come to stand. Take a breath in. Let it go. Root down through the sole of your left foot. Bring your right knee into your chest. Take the yogi toe lock if that's part of your practice. Otherwise, keep a hold of your knee. Kick your foot towards the fireplace. Pull your right shoulder back into its socket. Slowly open your leg out towards the chakra wall. Pull into center. Press out through hand and foot. Extend your left hand. See your left thumb. Keep pulling in as you press out through core, hands, and feet. Come back to center. Kick your foot high. Reach your fingers high. Look up. Airplane. Right leg back, hands back by your sides, chin out of your chest. Lift your back leg 1 inch higher. Bring your hands to heart center and pause. Half moon, left hand down to the earth. Right fingers reach for the sky. Flex your back foot. Lift your back foot. Send your gaze to your top hand. Maybe it takes a couple of breaths. Trust yourself. Celebrate your breath. Celebrate the wobble. Celebrate everything that you are feeling. Let it be its own experience. Then slowly join both feet on the mat and come to stand. And set up for standing leg raise, opposite side. Root down through the sole of your right foot. Bring your left knee into your chest. Or take the yogi toe lock. Yogi toe lock, kick your foot towards the fireplace. Integrate your left shoulder back, yes. Slowly open your left leg out to the side, however much. And let this be a celebration. Extend your right arm. See your right thumb, play with your balance, celebrate everything that's happening. Come back to center. Kick your foot high, reach your fingers high. Airplane, arms back, palms down, back foot flexed, strong. Drop your left hip 2 inches, yes. Hands to heart center, half moon. Right hand down. Stack your hips. Flex your back foot. Look back. Can you see the the bare beginnings of your toes. Lift your back foot 2 inches higher. Shift your gaze. Celebrate this experience here. And then join both feet on the earth. And come back up to standing. Take a breath in. Let it go. Lift your left arm high. Root down to the sole of your left foot. Come into dancer's pose. If you know this pose in your body, come into it here and now. Activate your back toes. Pull into center. Press out through hands and feet. Pull in and press out. Set your gaze eye level or higher. Challenge yourself. Celebrate everything that you can feel right here. And then switch sides. Are your back toes alive? Are your left toes alive? Spread them. Notice your pinky toes. Notice your big toes. Pull in and press out. Pull in and press out. One more. Pull in, press out. And come back to standing. Full breath in. Exhale. Tree pose. Left foot roots into the earth. Right foot, ankle, calf, or inner thigh. Spread your branches. Trace a line across the ceiling. Lift your heart up in between your hands. Look up, lean back. Look up and lean back. And when you think you can't lean back any further, close your eyes. Good work. Bring your hands back to heart center. Good work. Good work. Good work. And then switch sides. The falling is where you learn. The falling is where you learn something about where you are in space. Your proprioception skills just went up a notch. Spread your branches. Send your gaze to the sky. Look up, lean back. Look up, lean back. And try it on, close your eyes. Hands to heart center, join both feet on the earth. Take a breath in. Reset, let it go. Inhale, extended mountain, root down, reach up, rise up, breathe. Exhale, fold, empty out. Halfway lift, inhale. Flow, high plank to low plank. Upward facing dog, breathe in. Downward facing dog, empty out. Right foot forward, warrior one, big step, root down, rise up. Open up to warrior two. Flip your front palm, reverse, breathe in. Extended side angle. Fingers to earth, forearm to thigh, fingers to brick, yogi's choice. Press your front knee towards your front pinky toe. Open up that knee. It wants to cave in towards the street. Don't let it. Where is the breath? Take a breath in. Exhale. Breathe in. Warrior two, stay low. Flip your front palm, reverse, inhale. Straighten your front leg, soft knee. Come into triangle, right side. Reach your fingers forward. Place them on a block on the outside of your calf. And then stack your shoulders. Soften your knees. Press down through your back pinky toe. Breathe in. Breathe out. Left fingertips bring you up to stand. Pivot both toes to face the street, side facing wide angle forward fold. Take a wide stance, really wide with your feet. Bring your fingertips down and then walk them back in line with your toes. And then turn them around and walk them towards the chakra wall. Crawl your fingers. And let your head be heavy. Celebrate your pinky toes. Send your attention into your pinky toes as you soften your knees. And crawl your fingertips back out underneath your shoulders. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, press down, come to stand. Wiggle your toes in a little bit. Turn your right toes to face the fireplace. Set up for pyramid pose. Left foot halfway up your mat. Square your hips. Hips are headlights facing the fireplace. Squeeze into center. Press down through your heels. Reach your fingers high towards the sky. Pull in, hinge forward. Then frame your front foot with your fingers, place them on blocks. Send your nose towards your right pinky toe as you exhale, soften over your front leg. Breathe in, and then soften. Again. Celebrate and soften. Twisting triangle, left fingers stay. Right fingers reach for the sky. Press down through your back heel as you create a long spine. Pull your hips back, your head press it forward. Look up, see your top hand. Soften your knees. Take one more breath. Exhale, flow, hands down. High plank, low plank, upward facing dog. Breath comes in, downward facing dog, let it go. Left foot steps forward, warrior one, step big, reach up. Open up to warrior two. Flip your front palm, inhale, breath. Extended side angle, left side. Fingers to earth, forearm to thigh, fingers to brick. Stack your shoulders, send your gaze up to your top hand, and breathe. Warrior two, stay low. Flip your front palm, reverse, inhale. Straighten your front leg, soft knee. Prepare for triangle, left side. Reach your left fingers forward, long. Then stack your shoulders. Press down through bottom hand to reach top hand high. Press out through pinky toe edge of back foot. Right fingertips bring you up. Come to stand. Pivot both toes to face the chakra wall. Side facing wide angle forward fold, second set. Clasp your hands at the small of your back, maybe if you'd like to take the bind. If you don't want to take the bind, hinge. And let your head drop. Press out through pinky toes. Soften your knees. Celebrate. Celebrate this new side-facing wide angle forward fold. Celebrate this new experience, this new moment. It's a gift. It is a gift. Crawl your fingers out underneath your shoulders or halfway lift. Breathe in. Press down, come to stand. Pivot your left toes forward, set up pyramid pose, left side. Squeeze into spine line, squeeze into center line, and then hinge forward. Soften your knees, press down through your heels. And twisting triangle, right hand down, left fingers reach, long spine. So good. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Then flow. Hands to the earth. High plank, low plank, upward facing dog. Breath in. Downward facing dog. Exhale. Full breath in. Full breath out. Shift your weight forward into a high plank, low plank, high plank, low plank, high plank, low plank. One more high plank, lower down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring your arms back by your sides, palms on the earth. Place an ear down. And then check out your heartbeat. Feel it in your ear. Feel it in your back body. Feel it in your toes. Press your pubic bone into the earth. On your next inhale, fly. Hands, heart, feet, rise up. Stay, let your breath go. Get 2 inches higher. Breathe in. Stay, let your breath go. One more time. Breathe in. Flex your feet. Lower all the way down. Breathe in. Breathe out. Locust pose, second set. Press pubic bone down. Fly, hands, heart, feet, rise. Stay, soften, exhale. Breathe in, fly higher. Stay, exhale. One more breath here. Flex your feet to Tadasana toes. Lower all the way down. Breathe in. Breathe out. Floor bow. Bend your knees, grab your feet, grab your ankles, and then flex your feet a lot. Breathe in, rise up. Get your floor bow moving, rock all the way over onto the right side. Take your floor bow on a trip. Let yourself experience this as a joyful thing. And then get the other side. Let yourself experience it. Yeah, there's a lot of resistance that comes up when, you're encouraged to smile or have fun. No, this is serious. This is yoga. Come back to center. Release your floor bow, windshield wiper your legs. Let all that pulling in go. And then floor bow second set. And yes, I invite you to have fun when you take your floor bow on a trip. Breathe. 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Breathe in. Breathe out. Place your hands on your mat, stack your elbows over your wrists, and press up into upward facing dog. Lift your thighs, lift your knees, soften your elbows. Downward facing dog, hips high. Come down to your knees and set up camel pose. Maybe you take the block and squeeze the brick in between your knees, in between your thighs, in between your ankles, and then press your hips forward, lift your heart to the sky. Work your shoulder blades together on your back. Hips press forward, heart lifts, gaze lifts. Look up, lean back, and then soften. Soften. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly come out of camel. Sit back on your heels. Take a breath in. Let it go. Then camel second set. Set it up. Experience it newly. Because it's a new camel. This is a new breath. A new moment. A new gift. Lift your heart. Press your breastbone towards the sky. And soften. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good work. Come out of camel softly and slowly. Sit back on your heels. And then make your way onto your back and set up for bridge pose. Knees bent, feet firmly rooting into the earth. And come right into it. Celebrate your bridge. Lift your hips high, press your heels down. Maybe you lift a foot in celebration, press it towards the ceiling. You've got one, get the other side. Keep pressing down through heels, down through your fists. And then slowly lower all the way down. Take a breath in. Let it go. And then come into either bridge number 2 or full wheel, yogi's choice. Rise up. Bring your hands wide if you're coming into wheel. Give your shoulders space. Rise up. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yes, slowly lower down. Take a breath in. Let it go. Rise up, bridge or wheel. Your Saturday, your full heart opener here, bridge or wheel. Rise up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Control, lower down. 1 breath in, 1 breath out. And then again, rise up. Last one here, bridge or wheel. Your choice, your celebration. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down with control. Supta Baddha Konasana. Touch in. Feel your breath, feel your heartbeat. Feel the energy you've created, the energy you've cultivated. It's all you. You did this that you can feel. And what you feel here, nobody else can feel. This is your gift. Your gift is different. That's why it's your gift. Taking a full body stretch. Get big. Take up space. Hug your knees into your chest. And then find your brick. Find your brick. Extend both legs high towards the sky. Squeeze the brick in between your calves. Flex your feet. Press your heels up towards the sky. Reach your fingers up towards your pinky toes. Bring your shoulders up off the earth. Press the small of your back down into your mat and then lower your legs to 45 degrees. Keep reaching your fingers high towards the sky. Look for the wobble. Look for the shake. And then 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Legs up, shoulders stay up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower legs down. Look for the shake. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Legs up, shoulders up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Legs down. Squeeze the brick. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Legs up, shoulders down. Hug your knees into your chest. Big breath in. Exhale it out. Stack your knees over your hips. Shins parallel with the sky, like you're sitting in a chair, but there's no chair. Press your palms into your thighs till you straighten your arms, and then resist. Press your thighs into your hands. Find your resistance, and then put a bow on it. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hug your knees in. You rock from side to side. And then rock and roll up and down your spine. Come into downward facing dog. Extend your right leg high, strong and straight back behind you. Bend your knees, stack your hips. And then half pigeon, right knee to your right wrist. And then keep your back toe tucked if you normally don't. And then if you normally tuck, flatten it out. And press down through the pinky toe edge of your front foot. And then crawl forward when you're ready. Soften into your half pigeon. And here in half pigeon, do a full body scan. Notice your heel that's way back there at the back of your mat. And bring your attention up through your calf, through your hamstring, into your hips, into your front thigh, your front shin, your spine, your shoulders, elbows, forearms, and all of your fingers. Now bring your fingertips back onto your mat. Touch into your mat. Three-legged dog with your right leg high. Kick it back strong and straight. Bend, circle to downward facing dog. Then lift your left leg strong and straight. Bend your knees, stack your hips, open, crack, pop. Half pigeon, left knee to left wrist. And then once you have been intentional about how you've set up your half pigeon, and then crawl forward and rest. Bring your fingertips back up onto your mat. Tuck your back toe. Fire up your back leg if your toe is already tucked. Three-legged dog. Hip circles, knee circles. Downward facing dog. And then come down to your knees and set up for double pigeon. Let your left shin be on the bottom. Stack your right shin on top. Clear the flesh away from your sits bones. Flex your feet strong. Maybe if you have really tight hips, you might have a block in between one knee and one ankle. Maybe under a knee in the earth. Whatever it takes, flex your feet strong. Take your thumbs into your hip creases. Give yourself a self-assist by pulling your hips down towards the earth. Sit tall. And release, switch sides. Right shin becomes bottom shin. Check out your self-assist on this side. See how that feels in your hip flexors. Release your double pigeon, extend your left leg long, bring your right foot into your left inner thigh, spin your belly button towards your left pinky toe, reach your fingers high, reach forward, lift with your heart, lead with your heart towards your toes. Come back up to seated and switch sides. Right leg out long, left foot pull it in, belly button aim. Crawl your fingers towards your toes. Let your heart be high and bright. Come back up to seated, extend both legs long, Paschimottanasana. Clear the flesh away, root down through your sits bones. Reach your fingers high, and then lean forward. Up to seated, reverse tabletop. Bend your knees, press your heels into the earth, lift your hips towards the sky. Look up, lean your head back, lift your heart. Slowly come down and then set up an inversion practice of your choice. Waterfall pose with the brick underneath your tailbone. Send your legs up towards the sky. Let your gaze be in between your toes. And slowly begin to lower down, removing the brick once your feet get down onto the earth. Taking a full body stretch. And then hug your right knee into your chest, supine twist. Left hand takes right knee across your body, right arm comes out like a wing. And come back to center and switch sides. And then back to center. Hug both knees into your chest. Give yourself a big squeeze. Give yourself the gift of a squeeze here. And then happy baby. Press your tailbone down into the earth, the back of your head into the earth as you kick your feet towards the sky. And release your happy baby. Find the corners of your mat with your heels. Let your feet be wide. Let your body be big. Bring your arms down by your sides, palms up. Let your breath return to normal. Let your eyes be heavy in their sockets. Let your teeth come apart. Let your tongue fall away from the roof of your mouth. And let go of control. Let go of trying to do it right. Let go of being afraid to do it wrong. And just simply be here in your body. Noticing the sounds. Noticing your fingers, noticing your toes. And noticing that everything is just as it should be, however it is. And everything is incredibly perfect. Because you are incredibly perfect and perfectly imperfect and are a wonderful, magical being that doesn't need to be fixed. Doesn't need to be forced. But celebrated. Shavasana. Begin to wiggle your fingers and toes to come back into this beautiful, magical body that you are in. Taking a huge, big, deep breath. Open your mouth, stick out your tongue, lion's breath, let it go. Again, breathe in. Scrunch up your face, let it go. Slowly roll to your favorite side. Use your bottom arm as a pillow and pause here. In this fetal position, this place of rebirth, this place of renewal, this place of beginning again. It too is a gift. Slowly press yourself up to seated at the top of your mat. Hands at heart center. Thumbs pressing into your breastbone, rooting down, sitting tall. And honor yourself right here for coming to your mat, for taking this time for you when you could have done so many other things. So many other things vying for your attention, and you decided to make this space for yourself. We'll close with 3 ohms. Bring your thumb tips to your forehead center, touch in. The light and love in me, bow and honor the light and love in each and every one of you. Namaste.